The Sea Eagles take the field. Alan Thompson leading them out, back in first grade and with the captaincy. And so here's the Manly full team readout with Eadie, Rebo, Sigsworth, Cleal, Bowstead, Thompson, Blake, McCabe, Boyd, Vorton, Brown, Ray Brown as the hooker, and Jeff Gerard. And Chris Anderson until the heat got the better of him. Here's the Canterbury full readout. Brentnell, Anderson, Mortimer, Conlon in the top grade, Armstrong, Gary Hughes, Tony Davies, a big job today for him. Farah at lock. He won't let Canterbury down, I'm sure. Folks, Gould, Batiri, English, and Coveney. Penalty should have gone to Manly, but not for stealing the ball. Here's Boyd, juggling it, taking it inside the 22. Good run by Boyd. Tackled about 15 metres out, and now he plays it. McCabe shows it and is pulled down 10 metres out from the Canterbury try line. McCabe plays it, coming up hard now is Dave Brown. Brown within about 3 metres of the line. Manly throwing it on now as it comes out to the left, cutting out Blake, goes to Gerard, there's a try coming. Oh, still chance here, still a chance for Rebo, but Rebo now is tidied up by the Canterbury defence. Rebo 5 metres out, last tackle for Manly. Phil Blake puts it in the air, going through as Alan Thompson with Phil Sigsworth. They fly. I think Sigsworth has got it down. This is a try. Yes, scored by Sigsworth for Manly. We'll play it back to Ray Brown. Brown deciding to try and take it away and then got a pass to Cleal. Good work by Brown. That's McCabe now. And McCabe will play it 30 metres out from his own line as Boyd goes ahead. And he's tackled by Pat. Oh, what a pass! What a pass to Blake! Here's the chip by Blake. And Blake leads the race, picks it up, he crawls across the line. Oh, he's a wonder boy. He is a wonder boy, this fellow, Philip Blake. Flat and hard, but the Manly defence is there to snuff him out. Gerard and Vorton. Gary Hughes now with Davies. Davies, yes, he's found a runner. He's found Ross Conlon. Conlon puts the kick over the top. He was taken out of the game by Eadie. Going after it is Chris Mortimer with Kerry Bowstead, but it's a penalty. A penalty. A good touch finder from Greg Brentnell. And Tony Davies takes the tap 10 metres on the Manly side of halfway. The fairly basic run around. And Davies, well, here's Coveney deciding that he wasn't happy with the treatment given to the halfback, and blows are being exchanged. Coveney is tied up on the ground with a Manly player, and a fairly heated moment in this match, which has been
simmering.
Yes, I'd say simmering, but this has been, the flame has been put out fairly quickly. Here's Tony Davies tackled, and Dave Brown went over the top. John Coveney wasn't at all happy with the tackle with Batiri. And again, Ray Brown is the dummy half. He looks to use the left. He does. He picks up Boyd. Boyd finds Eadie. Eadie finds Rebo. Rebo is taken by Andrew Farah and is put down about 7 or 8 metres inside the Canterbury 22. Rebo again turns it, finds Les Boyd, and Boyd is tackled about 5 or 6 metres out from the line. Alan Thompson has gone to dummy half. Here's Phil Blake. Now Ray Brown over the head of Cleal. He's picked up Eadie. Can he pass? Yes, he can. McCabe, Sigsworth, Bowstead. Oh, that's a great try. That's a superb Manly try. Scored by Kerry. Without any gain in ground for Canterbury, Chris Anderson. Now Andrew Farah. And he's going to play it midway between the 22 and the halfway on the Canterbury end of the ground. English, Davies, cuts out Hughes, picks up Conlon to Mortimer, Mortimer to Armstrong, and Bowstead's across there in cover. What a magnificent Coveney, but referee Gosha apparently felt that the defence wasn't obstructed. Here's Batiri now, taking it within about 18 metres of the Manly line, and I would think that Canterbury would dearly love to be able to crack it. Here goes Davies. Oh, he was sadly lacking support. So referee John Gosha calls time on, and Graham Eadie puts this second half of the action into play, and Greg Brentnell is going to retaliate. Torpedo punt that he struck 15 metres out from his own line, and it would have landed on the full on the Manly 22. This is Rebo taking it back upfield and brushing players aside as though they don't exist. And Rebo points to 2 in the corresponding match down here at Brookvale last year and got run over. I wonder can the situation be reversed this year? Tony Davies getting around his man. He's into the open. He's over the halfway. Finds Steve Folkes in the centre of the ground. Folkes is running into a wall of defence now, though. But it was a nice break made by the Canterbury halfback. Folkes plays it to Anderson. And now here's Gould taking it up. Puts the kick over the head. Gould is going after it with Eadie. Eadie and Gould. And Eadie has forced it. On the tackle from Sigsworth looked a touch high, but referee Gosha says play on, and it's a Manly ball. Bowstead out to Cleal. Cleal on to Blake. Blake out very wide. Finds Rebo. Rebo still going over halfway. There's Phil Blake up in support. Now Rebo, and he's held about 10 metres on the Canterbury side of the half. Really broke down for Manly. Here's Davies now. Hughes. That's Farah. Across the shoulder of Davies. Some pretty sloppy football at the moment. But Terry.
Frustration at the moment. Silly passes, putting the pressure on the man who is backing up.
So English into dummy half. Gary Hughes. Chris Mortimer. Chris Mortimer, there's a chance for Canterbury. Ross Conlon goes ahead, finds Davies. Davies is heading off for the corner. Bowstead's after him. Bowstead has got him. Oh! He's like a greyhound, Bowstead.
Manly getting soft yardage at the middle of the rucks. They went 50 metres, then in 5 play the balls.
This is their last tackle. The grub kick through by Thompson. Oh, Bretnell. Bretnell tried to do too much with that. Here's Rebo. Rebo coming back into the centre of the ground. Playing at 25 metres out. Away goes Thompson. There's Gerard. Now Cleal. Cleal's up to the 22. That's Rebo. He's got Cleal with him. He's away. Davies has got him. 5 metres from the line. Played back to Cleal, and the big men keep piling on the pressure, thumping their way towards that try line. It's in their sights, but they just can't reach it at the moment. Thompson cuts out Boyd, picks up Blake. Here he goes again. Blake is in for number 2. Philip Blake scores his second try. A quick... Here's Alan Thompson, now Ray Brown, and he's able again to unload the ball after a player tried to take him high. Eadie is tackled now, 8 metres onto Canterbury side of the halfway. Out to Ray Brown. Phil Blake's running off him. There goes Blake. Is this number 3? Morton's coming up. Oh, Blake is inside Brendel and over to score. 5 tries to nothing and 30 points to 2.
Coach Ted Glossop had the decision to make whether to allow these players to stay on the field and let them wear the position they've got themselves into, or whether to make changes and try and redeem some pride.
Rebo bringing it out. Rebo, as strong as they come. Canterbury. Jimmy Lease getting ready on the sidelines, but what an unenviable task. Coming on with 17 to go and 28 points behind, failing to find touch from the penalty. Eadie takes it back, and again Manly are on the attack. 12 metres into Canterbury territory.
Well, that's an example of Canterbury frustration when Greg Brentwell can't find the sideline.
So Jeff Gerard will play it now. Alan Thompson, who's made so much difference to this Manly side, as Les Boyd tries to make the break.
There's no doubt in my mind that sides have decided the way to play Canterbury is to hit them up the middle, get easy yardage, and then you can spin the ball. And they're being successful at it.
Sigsworth got 10 metres to go. Pulled down, 2 metres out. Davies was the tackler. Dummy half Ray Brown. Alan Thompson, bullet-like pass to Bowstead. Bowstead back towards the centre. But Gary Hughes is able to put him on the ground. Last tackle, Brown to Blake. Yes, that's number 4. Philip Blake has scored his number 4. Back to Chris Anderson, out to Gary Hughes. Sweeping it out wide to Chris Mortimer, and he's put it down. Bowstead goes away with it. He has passed to Ray Brown. A quick ball out to Gerard, on to Cleal, out to Carey. Carey's chased by Conlon. He has got him. Good tackle, Ross Conlon. 36 points to 2. Manly, will they score another try? Gerard from ground level gets a pass away. Atkins couldn't take it. And Andrew Farrer is put on the ground by Bruce Walker. Pittman. Anderson now. And there is the fire and a quick summary of the match from Billy Anderson.
Well, this was a game which Canterbury contributed to their own demise with some sloppy handling and some ineffective tackling, but full credit to the Manly Warringah side. They stood in tackles, offloaded and supported well, and I was particularly impressed by the Manly defence. I think that was where they won the game, and if they can continue that defence, their natural attacking flair will win them many games.
And so the scrums and penalty readouts have gone across your screens. Manly defeating Canterbury, in fact giving them a thorough walloping. 36 points to 2, 6 tries, 4 of them scored by Philip Blake, and we'll be in the dressing room with Graham Hughes for the Rank Arena Electronic Rentals Man of the Match Award